Good morning, I'm Juana Bennett and I'm here with Emmanuel Green.
And today we will be discussing very intriguing news here on Druid Hills News Network. Okay, so let's start this off with the most scandalous story first. Everyone is calling this the Mask of the Red Death.
Wow, that sounds very mysterious.
Yes, very. This all springs from a virus that is spreading very fast.
Oh, it's getting everyone these days.
Well, it was said that the famous Prince Prospero hosted a big, exclusive party in order to seclude himself from this rapidly spreading virus. And well, let's just say his efforts didn't exactly result in a fortuitous outcome.
But the idea of seclusion actually sounds like a good idea.
Well, there is some point where you have to realize that death is inevitable. And in the end, it wasn't the virus that got him. It was a mysterious yet sort of symbolic man.
So, okay, now can we talk about an eye-opening documentary that just came out that has everyone's jaws dropping?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's called A Soldier's Journey, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's the one. And it's about how the war affects soldiers mentally and physically.
How captivating.
Yes, it is very. I don't want to spoil too much, but one of the stories includes a segment about. So now can we talk about that eye-opening documentary that just came out? The one that has everybody's jaws dropping.
Oh, I did hear about that. It's called A Soldier's Journey, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's the one. It's about the effects on the soldiers mentally and physically.
How captivating. Fuck you.
Yes, very. I don't want to spoil too much. Ooh. Sorry, I'm really bad at it. Okay. Yes, very. I don't want to spoil too much, but one of the stories includes a segment about a sniper and how his goal was to just get the job done. And it actually ended up with him killing his brother. Now, see, this really brings into light that the war is really not worth the repercussions it causes.
I couldn't agree more. Some people aren't able to figure that out until it's too late.
Yeah, I'm really interested on how they're going to play that one out.
Well, coming up next, we are sad to announce that the well-known hunger artist has died. He was famous for his fast that lasted for many days. Consequently, that the fast was the cause of his death.
Sources say that his last words were, "I have to fast. I can't help it. Because I couldn't find a food I liked." I mean, all that suffering because he couldn't find a food he liked. You gotta admit there's some dedication in there.
Definitely. However, the act did lose some of its following along the way.
I feel as if maybe he... What? I feel as if maybe if he evolved with the times, he would be more successful.
100%. If you stay stuck in one place, there's no room for change.
Oh, no.
Which makes it hard for new opportunities to come along. In other news, did you hear about that town where there have been reports of domestic abuse beat?
I have heard about that. Human rights activists have been calling the government to do something about it, but they seem to be turning a blind eye.
That's such a shame. They should be ashamed of their way of life.
Well, we have one of the citizens here today. How do you feel about the accusations against your community?
Well, you see, our way of life is contingent on the entrapment of this child. And that's how we've been living for the past 100 years. And that's how we'll continue to live. There have been reports of a very valuable painting worth over $1 million that has just been sold in France.
We have photos of a painting that we'd like to show our viewers.
Wait, but isn't that a human?
Yeah, this is truly an interesting piece of art. I wonder who bought it.
Yeah, I'd love to have that piece in my collection. Wonder how they'll get it off. Who cares? Still a lovely piece.
We have reports that there's been a crash on North Decatur Road. On the scene is our other reporter.
I'm here on the scene of a deadly car crash where one of the victims, Lauren Exter Jr., a member of the wealthy Exter family, met his untimely death. Officers are labeling this crash a vehicular homicide and have yet to find a suspect. If you know any information, please call the toll line below. Back to you, Lorna.
Guess money isn't everything.
Thanks for tuning in.
Catch us next time on the
Druid Hills News Network.
During this past week, we read several stories. However, this one stood out the most. The Ones Who Walk Away from Behind Us was about a town filled with amazing things where people never got sad and the conditions were always great. However, captured was a young child of unknown gender, suffering at the cost of others' happiness.
The child has been kept in unfit conditions with no possibility for interactions other than the locking from onlookers, thinking they are not independent of the child. This whole story represents the society that we live in today, where we overlook so many others' unhappiness with the thought that it will never be us. This story really makes you take a second thought about our simple reactions to certain things and how often we do it.